39 minutes past 2 p.m. is the time. Well, it sounds better when you say a minute to 3. Yeah, a minute to 3. Right here on the 3FM Drive, and Akorfa is joining us. Hello, Akorfa.
Hello.
Are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
What's with the blue today in the office? Like,
There's a blue.
Like
So I actually realized that on the morning show, Johnny and Helen, they were twinning. Okay. And then I saw you earlier today. I'm like, okay, so like what?
We are twinning.
Yeah.
Yeah, today is all blues.
I think so. Just
except your ball.
Except what?
No. It's all blues, guys.
And then he said something too.
One leg today. Listen, hand me shoulder. Hand me shoulder.
Sometimes off end now grown.
I swear.
All right, let's go. What's
no, but I'm thinking someone caught on to it. But anyway,
no one. We'll be no one.
So there's a trending video that shows a young man alleged to be a thief being given a ride on a motorbike through town while a convoy of other riders. They were. You've seen it. They were wielding canes, and then they were flogging the guy.
So on a motorbike. He was on a motorbike.
No, he's in the middle. And then he's surrounded. So on my end, I always say, like, he can't even run away because then they're just circling around
which
him.
Country?
Oh, this is this country that we're
Ghana.
But we don't know the specific town yet, right? And on social media, people are reacting. And see, there's a quote I saw that I just wanted to share. Someone says, "I said it. If you're a thief, please don't get caught." Now the way the economy make caught, no, people will find ways to vent out their anger on you. But a lot of people actually believe that what happened to him, like he deserves it, because, you know, why would you steal someone's hard-earned money or whatever it is that you stole? As of the moment, we don't even know what he stole, but we know that he's been caught stealing something.
You gotta give it to people. They are finding innovative ways to punish theft now. Perhaps we should consider instead of just throwing people into jail for small crimes, we should consider
minor crimes.
Minor crimes. We should consider more not creative, but more.
It's just a whole mob justice thingy that
judicial system to determine, though.
Yeah.
I mean, for now,
which
maybe
they are strongly against.
Now we are recording them doing this one. Maybe who knows what they'll be doing next, and who measures what is creative by their this one or not? Because trust me,
and that's how mob justice begins.
And from from what we hear and see, you'll be shocked. Like the person is saying, "I make you go see the things every day."
It's parts.
Oh, Jai.
I've heard stories like that.
If not, accomplice they inside the eye people with the joint beating. They mark them by blood group and Ghana card.
We are coming back for you.
You are next. That's why I don't join this mob thing.
Yeah, I think I saw another story where someone stole something and then he was caught, but then I think the people around were able to set him free or whatever. So when he came, the gang leader was rather whipping him because then he allowed himself to get caught.
No way.
Like, I saw it on
so you're being punished for being
caught. And I'm like, so basically the people around or the gang will then know that whatever they are going to be dealing with, you need to make sure that
you don't get caught.
I mean, but yeah, that's happening. And then people are reacting to a comment that Akon made in an appearance on Drink Champs. He said that at a point in time he was lying to people that he was a prince from Africa.
Really? he
And
looked like one.
No, but do you remember his name? He's got this
very very long
name.
That's what I'm saying. Like he looked like one because his name is a sentence.
Wow.
I agree with him.
He's got an entire paragraph for a last name.
Wow.
Oh no. He will Google it for you right now.
I can keep going.
He will Google it for you right now. And he actually said that he got, that idea from watching Eddie Murphy's comedy classic, Coming to America. And I think he went to a barber shop and then the man just was telling them the story. Then he also felt it was a good thing to do, and also because he says that his family was actually wealthy and he didn't have to sell the whole I'm coming from a poor neighborhood to be there, but he just thought it was a better story, to share with people. So when he started the whole coming to America thing, he changes cars every time, and then people actually started believing that that's what he was a prince and everything, and then he realized that
best thing about what was that before or after he came from he went to prison because
at
some point
after prison.
Yeah, because
I think it will be before because he mentioned that it was like a scam that he was doing with some people.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking
that's
it was probably before.
Exactly, because some folks also believe that that's where the whole convict music thing came from.
And that's why he was locked up.
Yeah.
They won't let him out.
I don't know if that's a real story or it's because of the video. You know the video.
Yeah, the video too has the whole being chains and.
I'd have to check.
Lonely is a very good song.
Yeah, I'd have to check out but I just realized that he's got Kalulululu in his name.
Kalululu.
Like the long version we know is actually an abridged version of his name. I think one of the best things Akon gave us aside of hit songs.
Is doing?
One of the best things Akon gave the world, aside his short name, aside his hit songs, is the short version of his name.
Of his name,
what is the long name? Can
you don't want to know.
Try.
You don't want to know.
Try.
So the one Google gives you is Oleon Damala Badara Akonthiam. That's what they give you. But apparently there is a longer version. I'm not sure. He's got all the alphabets in there except Z. Like he's got all of them in there. Yeah, his name is Oleon. No, Aleon Damala Buga. Wow. This is the thing. He's not even done yet. Aleon Damala Buga. Time, like Time. I don't know if it's
maybe it's Time or something.
Now he's got Puru in there. Puru, Puru. Now he's got Gan, Naka. Nack. Lu. So it's got each Lu is different from the other Lu. So Lu, all spaced. And then it's got Badara. And it's got Akon and Thiam. Yeah, wow.
So how's this? So what name has he given his kids?
So I think I'm gonna have to do Lalu.
Lalu.
You would have to give Lalu or one. Well, if they are twins, we'll have Puru and Naka.
No, guys. So you know what?
Puru and Naka Tiam.
When I saw the story, the reason I actually picked the story was because I wanted you to do the name thing because it's a thing that you really love to get on.
You are not being fair to this millennial.
Because I remember the last time we had an Akon conversation.
Yeah.
We ended up talking about his name, and Giovani was just going
I get excited anytime I have to mention his name. Like, they should make me present a citation to him. That's like that's goals for me. Let me present a citation where I have to mention his full name. I think will be one of
not going to be happy with
one
you.
of the highlights of my career.
Yeah.
He's not going to be happy with you.
Yeah.
Now, there's a video showing a man believed to be a Ugandan pastor, his wife and their daughter walking completely naked in public to more like follow the footsteps of Adam and Eve. And people are reacting on social media. They're like, okay, what kind of Bible, like what Bible is he reading? We need to, get to that. And some people are also touching on the fact that have we checked their mental? Yes. Yeah. So, sort of decent photo is on our 3FM 92.7 Facebook, and people are asking that has anybody bothered to check in on their mental health? And people are really upset that they dragged the younger daughter into it as well.
We've seen it before. In the name of religion these days is scary.
Then honestly, with the Rasta and the wife, and we've seen that before. So honestly, first they need to check is if they're all mentally
stable,
because they could be creating an environment for their kids that is not conducive for children to be in. Yeah.
And then the story actually did say that while that was happening, people had gathered and they were sort of like mocking them, so they were hoping that alone would deter them from continuing. But they ended up going wherever they were going. And there's this thing that's got people reacting as well. Has to do with the Twitter employees who were laid off somewhere last year. Is it last year or early this year? Early this year, right?
Damn, a lot has happened this year.
Yeah. And
I said that this year because I'm 2020 that we saw that challenge.
All the things were just terrible.
Then we just name it 2023A, 2023B. Then you put me in the B column.
Because we're hoping that the B will get better?
Definitely has to be better.
Okay. What about the Z column? Maybe the Z, because that's
let's limit it, guys. Let's no stretching.
No, because if A doesn't work and B doesn't work, obviously we're moving on with other numbers.
I beg you people. No stretch.
Yeah, so I think the reason a lot of people are talking about this story, aside the fact that they have not been paid their severance for 3 months. I think earlier they were agreeing on 7 months, but then there was a lot of back and forth, so then they cut it down to 3 months, but they still haven't heard from them. And while CNN was doing a story on it, a few of the former employees had a sit down with them. A lot of them wanted to be anonymous because they actually had signed an NDA, so they couldn't show themselves and all of that. Now, the reason people are reacting to the story is the reply they got while CNN reached out. There was a poop emoji as the
official reply.
Official reply.
Really?
Yes. And
official.
Apparently, Elon Musk had announced that any press that will reach out to them for statement or whatever, they'll be giving poop emojis. So I think people thought it was like it was a joke until they just experienced it. So then people are like, how are we running the app in the first place? Like, is this man for real? And people don't know whether if he actually has a communications department handling communication concerning So it's just, so people are reacting to that over there. I'm like, why would you send a poop emoji? Like,
for a very serious
conversation.
And I can't believe Massive also projected that on our Facebook Live. I cannot believe that.
We'll believe it happened. But yeah, a few of the things got people reacting, and I saw comments as updates to the story we shared yesterday. The Killboy guy So apparently, while the story was happening on social media, some people had come on there to more like empathize
it's
with the guy.
The weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life.
People were giving him apparent care packages. Like, God will see you through, and something along the lines of,
No.
Oh, Giovani!
No.
Let me look for the thing for you.
Backtrack a little bit.
A man kills his girlfriend.
Instagram.
Keeps her body for over a week. Her body is found with missing parts. And this gentleman changes his name on Twitter, hides out, and then comes and does this whole confession on Instagram and on Twitter. And people on Twitter were sympathizing with the guy, saying that women will cause your downfall.
Yes.
Women, you see what your life your slave queen life has brought you to. You had a good life going on to this woman came to, maybe she's a Delilah. Yes, that's what people were saying on social media.
Also, because in his write-up or his confessions, he was touching on the fact that he felt betrayed, he felt cheated on, and all of that, and he loved the lady, he didn't mean to. And then he actually sent a letter to the mom, the girlfriend's mom. It's a very long message and confessing that he didn't mean to and all of that. My concern is, more sending no care pack. Say people say they want to hear his side of the story, and then someone is asking, so the story that he's been sharing, is it the dead girl side of the story? It is shocking.
The care package. Love misogynistic men. The way people will support men in everything.
We need to.
AJ.
What is the truth?
We heard you the first time. When you push it, then
she's pushing the envelope.
But is the truth? A woman is always the one that is wrong. A woman can never be a victim because you must find. The man might find a way of blaming the victim. Victim blaming is something that is
what did I
wrong.
say? Too. Is it what?
No, but it's true. Men will always find a way of blaming the woman.
That's not true.
No, but it's true.
That is not.
How is that not true?
In fact, that hasn't even helped the conversation.
No, but that's what's been happening.
Victim blaming is literally what we're talking about right now because this is a situation where every time there's either rape, there's murder, there's femicide or something of that sort. It's almost always there. Why did she wear that? There'll always be people that will be saying these things. That will almost never just allow the victim to be a victim.
There are women who say that too. That's what I'm trying to say.
Victim blaming is.
There are women who say that too. Well, as much as you're blaming some men for that,
I agree.
You should also accept. And for me, it's not like a woman or against a man thing. When it comes to conversations like this, AJ and Akorfa, I always want us to look at it from let's separate it from the whole gender thing. Because again,
But it's the men that are
brings
doing
us-
that.
Wow.
Men are the ones
This is
who
what I'm
know.
trying to avoid. Because then it makes
But men are
we
the
don't
ones-
advance the conversation and this whole equity
It's
thing.
not
that we're
women on
fighting
women
for.
crime we're talking about. It's men on women crime. One, the men are the ones always supporting the men who commit these crimes.
You'll be
crimes.
surprised that those gifting this guy things online, some of them are women as well.
Let me-
Few are
Okay.
Yeah, a few. Yeah, I
Most
think.
of
But
them
don't you
are
think
men.
don't you think
Most.
that should be a source of
But
worry?
okay, we're
for you
looking
as
at
well?
80% men and 20%
Oh wow!
women.
Now you're throwing percentages about.
Well, the truth. About
AJ.
80% men and 20%
AJ,
women.
no, that's
Am I
not fair.
supposed to be
I don't
bothered
think
about the
it's fair.
20%
I don't
or
think
more
it's a fair
concerned about the 80%?
I don't think it's a fair conversation
Based
to have.
on the
when
amount
you
of commentary.
constantly push
It's not
men
constantly.
under the bus
It's not
because you
constantly.
think there is
I'm
this
just
whole
saying.
men against women thing. All that is
but
happening in your head.
It's
It's
what-
not happening in my
reality.
head.
In
The men are
reality.
victim blaming.
No,
The women
I
are
will
victim
not
blaming.
accept that.
But
I will not
majority of
accept
the
that.
victim blaming is from men.
I
will not
still
accept
can't accept
that.
the fact that you say it's in our head.
not in
No,
our
it's not in our
heads.
head.
It is not.
It's
That's
not in
true.
our
That is
heads.
not
Really
It's a
entirely
not.
lot of men that were literally supporting and calling the woman a Delilah for destroying
For
the man's
destroying
life.
because then
when
he
she was
got
the one that was
hooked with-
killed.
And
with
you
the
think
guy.
they don't have a reason why they're saying that also?
Why would the woman
No.
is
At this
dead?
point,
No, that's what I'm saying. That I mean, if you want to go there,
Yes.
there are people who will be speaking from personal experiences. Would you fault them? No. But we're also saying that for me, we are looking at a solution here.
Yeah.
Not someone saying that, oh, when I hear
Well, not the person, but
don't
the
talk into
situation.
my ear. Don't do it.
No, but it's a situation where almost
Situation.
all the time men victim blame women that are put in a situation. When
No,
women are raped,
no.
it's never a thing of she's been raped, the man is a bad guy. It's almost
for
why
the-
did you go there?
See,
Why did you sleep in
when
that
it
house?
comes to
Why
crime,
did you follow?
When it comes to crime, I feel like as should be the norm. A crime is a crime.
Yes.
Devoid of gender biases. Oh, she's a woman. Or
Yes.
it's a guy. Crime has been committed.
Absolutely.
Can we get and call these people criminals rather than labeling
Thank you
them
very much.
based on gender?
Absolutely.
That's
I
the
would
point.
love that to happen.
No. So this one that you're throwing percentages in most cases, in 80%, 20%,
No, I'm
it's
just
mostly
saying.
the men.
I'm just saying
Why?
that
Because
after
a
these
lot of
crimes
the
are
stories
committed, and we must
You're
admit
not the
that.
referee again.
No,
You are taking sides.
but
Akorfa, you're supposed to be
No, because
a middle voice.
you must agree
this
with me
point,
that in the
no.
last year or year and a half, there's been a sudden surge in men literally killing their better halves
I disagree.
or their significant others.
I would-
we see
I
a
would
man.
love to see this research.
You,
I would
you,
love
you,
to see this
Okay,
data.
I'll bring
We'll
it
find
at
out.
6
I would love
p.m.
to
I'll
see.
bring my data. You bring the
Please.
data, and
That's
we'll have a
okay.
conversation.
That is okay.
So continue
I'm
this
all up for
conversation
it.
at 6 p.m.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you very much.
I'm all up for it.
And,
it's gonna be a showdown.
And that's it, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Yeah, we'll
whatever
continue
that
with
was
this.
going on here.
Yeah. So, gentlemen and ladies, tune in.
Yeah, be
Part
ready.
2 at 6
Part
p.m.
2. No, it reminds me of. I think yesterday I did go through a few of the comments, and then I did see someone say fight, especially when we were having that
It
conversation.
was massive. Knee ashing.
Oh, okay.
It was knee ashing.
Right.
Oh no, it's a fight. No.
Well, we'll get
That
into
was
that part
yesterday.
too.
Yeah.
No,
Yesterday.
but
At 6.
yes, okay. You move to the next story because
Well, that actually was
That's the last story.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Let's enjoy some music.
all right.
Busy on this frequency. 92.7 3 FM.
Is your peace. So